Hey Legionnaires, welcome back. We're here with another Dawnless Days siege battle for you today, and today we do have a glorious 3v3 here, as we have the Dwarven kingdoms clashing against each other in this one, and we do have the Iron Hills attacking the Dwarves of Erebor in a glorious 3v3 here, and we do have a little bit of an engagement already taking place here, as we have Warriors of Erebor already going in here against stacks upon stacks of Erebor Spear Guards. We actually have crossbows as well. Iron Hill crossbows loyal to Erebor. They're pulling through accidentally. I don't know if that's on purpose or whether it's just I don't know what the plan. Yeah, I don't know what's happened here, but he's pulled through and obviously going to lose most of this unit here. That's a bit of a dumb start there from the Erebor player, but yeah, needs to be aware of his units like that. Make sure they don't just like go through. He's lost like most of that unit now. But yeah, you can see here rank upon rank of Spear Guards getting ready to hold back the forces of the Iron Hills. Clearly, maybe like the Iron Hills have turned evil, or maybe Erebor has. Who knows? Both sides might claim that they have. They might just be fighting over some mountain domain of their own that they want to hold on to. But yes, we do have a good old 3v3 here. It is using the Last Breath submod, obviously, for the Iron Hills, and we do have as well Warriors of Arderon, which adds a few new units to like the Erebor faction as well. Like we've got Balin over here, who's got his DURIN'S guard, which is a very cool unit. It's like a hammer unit, and yeah, they're pretty nasty. It's a tiny little unit of 100 as well. So well, I thought they used to be 60, but maybe they're 100 now. I don't know. So yeah, they're pretty useful. But yeah, it looks like a lot of Erebor axes over here. We do have Iron Guards as well, funny enough, on the defending side. So yeah, so there are like Iron Hill loyalists fighting for Erebor, while also being like obviously Iron Hill rebels. So yeah, interesting. There's going to be a lot of Iron Guards, a lot of elite units in this one, that's for sure. Just a big old Dwarven spam is going to be taking place. It looks like over here the Iron Hill player is taking a little bit of his time getting ready. Honestly, you've got to bring up your crossbows first. If you're going to like just stand and look at this sort of choke point, it looks like they're cycling in and out Warriors of Erebor, which, like, for a charge point, it's not a bad idea, but these are, like, medium shock, which are against very heavy spears. I don't think they're going to break through. They're trying to get, like, the charge bonus and try to do some damage there. It's not really working, though. Like, they've killed, well, they're killing 5 or so, but they're losing, like, 10 or so Warriors of Erebor that you can see per charge there. They'd be better off just using the crossbows and firing crossbow bolts into them. Which is exactly what the Iron Hills are trying to do now to these unprotected Warriors of Erebor, who they have very little missile block themselves, being a shock unit. But going in first with Iron Hill Warriors, they're trying to engage the Spear Guards here. Again, crossbows. What are you doing, guys? What are you doing? Just going into melee. Get out of here. Maybe these guys just, they are Iron Hill crossbows at the end of the day. Maybe they are desperate to join their Iron Hill brethren. And you can see here the Warriors of Erebor trying to take advantage of this mistake here by Erebor again. Erebor wasting a lot of his missiles, it seems, in this one. Very, very sloppy mistakes there, really, from the defenders. You just got to, keep an eye on your crossbows. Crossbows aren't really suited for a defense, especially the style of defense they're trying to play off here. Where they're just really camping on top of their hill up here, and also down here in the sort of like the lower town. They are also defending this, but it doesn't really allow for crossbows. You're going to use bows, which Erebor I think does have some sort of bows. Also axe throwers would be pretty good. You don't have the range necessarily, but they do a lot of armor damage, which you're going to need to do in this one if you're going to try and break through the Dwarven armor. I think the Iron Hills also have a bow unit or something like it. So they should definitely have brought that. Also axe throws, but the crossbows could work for them because they can play slow. They can just roll up to a choke point and start blasting. Say like these Iron Guards here that are just defending this choke point. If only they had a bow unit, they could just like flank here and they could just start shooting into the side of the combat and then just make this defense redundant here. But yeah, if you're enjoying Dawnless Days and would like to see some more of Lord of the Rings action, then do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're on here, and a comment to show your support. It really does help out the channel as we work towards 10k subs. And yes, let me know who in the comments you're rooting for. Are you Team Erebor or are you Team Iron Hills? Do let me know who you're rooting for. But yeah, you can see Erebor Axe Warriors trying to get a bit of a charge off, try and scare off the Erebor Warriors. But yeah, not really a lot achieved there. I mean, they did some damage to these Iron Guards, granted, but a lot of Warriors of Erebor were lost as well. And now they are setting up the Iron Fortress Guardians, which are the elite crossbows the Dwarves can bring with the with last breath. So yeah, like the Iron Hills, they are untouched from Warriors of Ardor. Since it's the last breath, like exclusive faction, I don't think you can alter anything without their sort of permission, and I don't think they want the sword to do that because Warriors of Ardor is a little unbalanced. In my opinion, certainly some of the units that it adds really strong, like DURIN'S guard. I mean, in fairness, that should be pretty strong. It is a general bodyguard, but yeah, some of the other units are super OP. But I don't think Erebor really has brought many, if any. I don't think. Yeah, there seems like a lot of shock, a lot of swords. I'm not seeing the really nasty Tomb Sentinels. They might be here. They've got the Tomb Wardens, but not the Tomb Sentinels, which are nasty, sort of like axe infantry, you know, which are definitely very OP. But yeah, it doesn't seem like they're bringing them. Maybe because they are just going with like exclusive sort of like Erebor units, or trying to. They haven't entirely, but they're doing a decent job trying to. Yeah, Erebor is losing this fight now. You can see here Iron Guards here losing to Warriors of Ardor. Whereas again, the charge bonus, I think, from the shock is doing a good job, and shock does do really well against spears. So I can see why they're trying to tactic the Iron Hills. It's just an unusual one. Prolonged melee certainly won't favour the shock infantry, so they might want to try and like retreat again. But it's a costly, but it does seem like an effective tactic, and you can see it. Yeah, they're pulling out. They're still winning that engagement, so I would have maybe carried on a little bit more longer. I would have maybe waited until you'd evened out, but yeah, they're down like half strength from that. The next Warriors of Ardor is going to go in, and they're going to try and do exactly the same thing. The Iron Guard reform up 58. We'll keep an eye on that number. And give it a second, just for the first bit to drop. 51s. They killed like 7, and yeah, they're going to then return and do another charge soon. Yeah, that's because the axes are coming, trying to scare them off. Fair enough. We do have crossbows over here. Again, engaged in combat. I don't know what the player is trying to do here with his crossbows. You've got to fall back a little bit, try and give the crossbows a bit of an angle, I think, if you're going to try and make this work. We've got Erebor from Veterans in here. The Dwarven Huskarl, as I like to call them, with the big sort of shield in their back, double-handed, well, axe or hammer, whatever you want to really call it, in hand. We've got pikes now in the front line here for the Iron Hills. They are bringing up their Dragon Slayers. They're not quite engaged for my liking. I bring them up a little further, just, poke away a little bit more. We've got, Erebor Spear Guards are not going to be able to challenge that. But the Erebor Mithrin Veterans might be able to do some damage. That's a better idea. A bit as wall's been knocked down. Now these crossbows might actually have an angle and be able to shoot at the crossbows. Shoot at the pikes. Yeah, the crossbows could do a lot of damage to those pikes, that's for sure. Yeah, we've got Iron Hill Pikemen here, 2 units of Dragon Slayers. They've got plenty of pikes if they want to throw them up. Another Iron Hill Pikeman back here as well. Wow, yeah. They are packing when it comes to those. There's only 1 Tomb Warden I've seen as well, so it doesn't seem like they have much in the way of competition to counter pikes to the Erebor, which is kind of the case anyway. They have halberdiers. That's really all they have. We've got crossbows engaged here. I mean, the Iron Fortress Guardians, they're more suited to fighting. They are in melee. They are a really elite unit, but I still fall them back. These Erebor Axe Warriors will probably still chew through them. And you don't want to lose the ammo. You might need it later on. Yeah, Erebor Warriors, Axe Warriors, like the generic sort of like generic like infantry for Erebor. They look awesome. I think they just look some of the best. I love like the typical sort of trained infantry. Same like the Iron Hill like Warriors, which is just coming in there in the back. You can see. Like I think like the bog standard like infantry. If it's done really well, is like my favorite. Imagine just seeing thousands of like dwarves kitted out in that sort of like uniform. It's awesome. And they are kind of pulling through, pushing on, trying to go for the next unit. That's probably going to cause more issues for the Iron Hills than it is for Erebor. So you need to be careful of that. There's been a little bit of pulling through and stuff I'm not really a fan of, but I don't know whether that's just like the players being unaware of their attack orders. I'm really not sure. But yeah, the Iron Fortress Guardians, get them out of here. They've lost like 12 or so men. Spear's been broken there. That's not a good sign. So you've got Sons of the Hill. The elite shock infantry of the Iron Hills already been sent in. These guys are known for defending King Dane. They'll defend him and fight for him with their lives. I don't actually know if Dane is here. I presume he is. I presume Dane's been brought. Who have we got? We got Dane Iron here. Dane Ironfoot with the Sons of the Hill. So yeah, this is like the one you see in the Hobbit, and then there is another different Dane. I don't know whether he's been brought. Whether they brought the same one. They did bring the same one there. There's obviously a third Dane somewhere. There he is, Sons of the Mountain. So I think this is the different one. Maybe not. No, Sons of the Mountain. No, that is all the same ones, isn't it? Sons of the Hill. Sons of the Hill and Sons of the Mountain. What is the difference? Is there any difference? I don't know if there is, really. They look exactly the same. Intriguing. I'm confused by that a little bit, I won't lie. I don't think there's much difference in them. I know that there is a different Dane. You're Sons of the Hill as well. Okay, very strange. But yeah, so there is a different Dane. He has like a red axe. It's like the one from the Battle of the Dale, but no one brought him, so that's a bit boring. And then we've got Dane on this side as well. So Dane's clearly having an existential crisis. We've got Gimli, and then we have Balin as the final Erebor general as well. So yeah, a bit of an existential crisis going on with Dane, it seems. If Dane's here, I'd like to see Thorin added. I would like to see Thorin added into the game. And then I think you've got most of the major dwarves from like the age. Like in the mod, which would be cool. I mean, like if you've got Dane, and you got him in the style he looks like while he's fighting in the Hobbit, then you can add Thorin quite happily. He's got no excuse for not to do it. Area from Veterans there. Looks like they got focused down by missiles. It looks like that is the fate that they're facing here. They're still pushing up this hill. Are the dwarves? Seems like the pikes and the elite shock are still making good progress. We've got Erebor axes here, which are not a great axe infantry unit. You can see the armor that they have is pretty basic. They're facing up against Sons of the Hill. The armor difference is pretty incredible. Yeah, good old Dwarven Civil War. Yeah, if you want to send in any of your own replays to feature on the channel, this one was sent in by a member of my Discord, and the best place to go is to send in the replays to my Discord. The link to that is in the description down below, in the description of the video. And yeah, that's where all the links are as well for mods, sub-mods, if you want to get involved in any battles and you haven't tried out this mod yourself. If you haven't tried out this mod yet, what are you doing? It's one of the greatest around for Total War Attila, that's for sure. Looks like the Erebor axes trying to maybe change attack order and they're dying now. They seem quite content where they were. I don't know why they did that. Yeah, okay, that was a bit odd. Again, the crossbows are really going to come out back, try and maybe shoot into the side of the Sons of the Hill here. And they're going to have to send forward more troops here soon because the Manchu claimers, yeah, seem like they're going to have to be sent in because this flank is certainly suffering. Over here as well, Erebor seems like he's struggling a little bit. I don't know why they have so many reserves back here. They're we have Dwarven Barrack Guard over here. We have, yeah, a lot of troops being kept in reserve. There is one Iron Hill warrior here that's just going around the back of the map and it's capturing towers. That is all it's doing, I think. Not really achieving a lot. And it's still getting shot at. It's taking fire from somewhere. Might be this archer tower that is apparently claimed. But yeah, they need to not worry about this flank too much. You can see that the Iron Hills is just going to do a full-out frontal assault. It's a pretty straightforward Dwarven assault. And again, these Iron Hill crossbows have been caught out in melee. Sons of the Hill are broken through, and kind of looks like... Actually, there isn't really anything in front of them, so I was going to say they're kind of pulling through these Iron Hill warriors, but they're really not. Yeah, the Erebor spear guards kind of being pushed to one side, and actually, these Iron Hill warriors are finally going through. They shouldn't really have gone through that spear guard, that's for sure. I think they're trying to get the crossbows, trying to rout them, which, okay, fair enough, but not really much to gain from doing that. It's just a tiny little unit.
The enemy have rallied their units!
Dwarves fighting tooth and nail here. The thing is, both sides will fight to pretty much the last man. You can see these Erebor Axe Warriors fighting to 13 men so far, wavering. They're not broken yet. They'll still carry on. They don't care. So yeah, it's going to be a battle of wills, this battle. So I hope you got some snacks and some drinks, because it's going to be a bloody, bloody fight, that's for sure. And yeah, Iron Guards here. Looks like, again, they're not really like pushing this side here. But maybe they could change tact and maybe try that. Whether the Iron Guards could maybe try and smash through, but they have some decent units here to hold the line. It's not like they can break through anytime soon. And the Barrack Guard could get called upon. I don't think these guys, like I said, should stay back here too much longer. They need to come forward, do some more stuff. Because it seems like Erebor wants to try and hold where he is. I mean, they're getting pushed back here a bit. This is becoming a bit messy, actually, fighting here. But yeah, we've got Barrack Guard. They've actually managed to catch the pikes out. Not able to really get set up in formation around this house. They look like they're getting sliced and diced. They're losing heads. The axes there, felling them. Very, very nice. There you go. But they are getting Sons of the Hill in behind again. Could threaten the Iron Hill crossbows here. But yeah, this Barrack Guard does seem like it's getting a bit isolated, a bit cut off now. The Iron Hill player here has done a good job in sort of isolating this elite unit. But there you go, crossbows firing into the Sons of the Hill. You know, can't like just give up on these crossbows because you keep chasing them. They'll keep pestering you. Looks like more Dwarven Barrack Guard coming forward. I mean, if they're gonna, again, keeping a lot in reserve here, I just start to throw more things forward. I think there is a bit of a bleed going on here for like the Erebor defenses. They need to kind of like stem the bleed just a bit. Yeah, Barrack Guard engaged down here. Oh. Iron Hill Warriors pinning them down on one side, and then you got Sons of the Hill on the other. And that's definitely a pull through. That is horrendous of a pull through there by the Iron Hill player. That's shameful. He's losing a lot of troops for it as well. Good. I think he doesn't want to engage with his crossbows, clearly. Yeah, it's what he's doing. He's trying to get these... oh no, he's actually trying to get behind the Barrack Guard. I don't really understand what's happening there. But he's losing a lot of troops. A lot of poor moves there going on from the Iron Hill players. Pulled back as Sons of the Hill, which started to then lose troops for falling back. Like they changed target from attacking this one to attacking this one. Then he's also lost a bunch of Iron Hill Warriors, and he should have lost more, I think, to be honest. Yeah, I don't like the pull-throughs is a no-no. Like, if you're going to pull through, what's the point in the defender defending? Like, you're just going to pull through his defenses and just get to the underbelly. It's just cheating. Just straight out cheating. Anyway, the crossbows here battling on. Iron Fortress Guardians showing that they are superior crossbowmen, and they are, well, you can see the armor difference. Like, they are super, super armored up compared to the Iron Hill, just basic crossbows. And yeah, looks like they're going to kill them off. Again, it happened again. Look at this. Again, the Erebor veterans here just go straight through the Dwarven Barrack Guard. Again, they're going to lose a whole bunch of troops. It's just stupid. Like, come on, guys. Erebor crossbows here. They're going into combat. They're like the mid-tier crossbows for the for Iron Hills. They're now in combat. I don't know. It seems like a lot of crossbows going into melee when they don't need to. I mean, the Guardians I can understand. They're nearly out of ammo and they're pretty decent. So if you need to make a breakthrough, give it a go. But yeah, don't know about these Erebor crossbows which have a lot of ammo left. They're mid-tier as well. They're not going to break that Barrack Guard. This battle line over here seems like it's a bit more generic, a bit more nothing silly going on. It looks like Erebor, you know, trying to force them back. The masses of Erebor axe infantry down there does look awesome. Keep at it, boys. Keep sticking the good fight to them. They are kind of, again, over here, actually. There's more crossbows and more Iron Hill, like Guardians, or Iron Fortress Guardians. There we go. Get the words out eventually. They're engaged. They're against Manchu foes. They have no chance. Oh, they're getting murdered now by crossbow fire. Really nice. Crossbow there, fire there from Erebor. Firing into the flanks. Doing some decent damage. I don't know what these other Iron Hill units are doing, but they need to start getting engaged.
Our men are breaking off.
Yeah, the Guardians here fighting on. Dwarven Barrack Guard They've beaten the area from veterans, and rightly so, because these veterans pulled through, so they don't deserve to win. I'm glad they died. There you go, glory, glory to them. And looks like Iron Fortress Guardians here. Gonna get surrounded in some way or another here in a moment. I don't know if Barrack Guard's gonna move. It needs to probably do some more stuff. Again, more pulling through going on here by the crossbows. I mean, it's a lot of pulling through going on. Sometimes that is a suggestion the replay's bugged. I don't think it is. It seems like some of the players are just ignoring defenses. Erebor axes here going in. So they were going to maybe try and go into the... oh, there you go. They're going to go for the crossbows. You say it's a good target to go for. Shock infantry against these crossbows. They'll take a lot of heads with them. Silence them for a little bit. Yeah, I mean, they killed like, what, nearly 20 of them there. They are getting engaged by reserves, though, as you can see here, being shifted up. Iron Hill Warriors coming up. And yeah, looks like more shock infantry into the hill. Iron Fortress Guardians, I don't know where they're going, but yeah, trying to do their bit. And we've got a Barrack Guard here. They're just, you know, re-rallying, trying to, again, they're just kind of occupying these areas, trying to just nullify them. Crossbows here getting sent in. Again, there's just still a stalemate over here. Doesn't seem like anyone's made any sort of progress. And they're actually cycling in and out fresh Iron Hill Warriors. Not a bad idea. Might give the Iron Hills the edge. It's sort of like, you know, energy. Like if the units are like a little bit more tired, they don't fight as well. So Erebor will have that disadvantage. But the Iron Hills will be cycling in their units. But it does cost you troops by cycling in and out troops. It's whether it really pays off.
To the battle!
That grind continues over there. Now we've got a general. We've got Day 9 foot engaged over here. There you go, he's going in. I wonder whether pathfinding's been a bit of an issue, whether this over here, this gap has kind of been a bit of an issue. Pathfinding, I really have no idea. But yeah, some of these units seem like they're not really being used too much. But yeah, we've got Dame Ironfoot over here. He's engaged with Dwarven Barrack Guard. So it's a pretty brutal fight between the two. Sons of the Hill and Dwarven Barrack Guard, two elite shock infantry. Looks like Dane is losing it. Whether I have to pull through first to get to here, I don't know. Or whether he's just got charged on his way in. But yeah, this Dwarven army looks in bad shape. And Dane is falling back. He's still alive. I can see him running with his tail between his legs. He's trying to fall back. Whether he gets grabbed here, I don't know. The Iron Hills and the Iron Hills still fighting here. It looks like against Manchu claimers. So they're pulling back through an existing combat. There you go, looks like they're going to send Dane packing. I don't know if he's still in there. I can see him actually. He's busy fighting down here, killing Manchu claimers. And looks like the Iron Hills might have won that fight actually. I think the Manchu claimers somehow were routed first. That is impressive. General's under attack. It's because the General's engaged. So we have another Dane over here. He's engaged against Iron Hill Warriors. He should be able to hold his ground here, I would have thought. I'm sure this saddens him to having to fight his own brethren. His own, you know, his own kin. Loyal, well, they were loyal subjects at one point, now disloyal. Look, yeah, it's kind of hard to differentiate the two. I guess it's just kind of like looking for units, like guys with big axes and going, ah yes, they're the defenders. And the attackers are guys with swords and shields. And it looks like the defenders have sort of stabilized a little bit here. We actually have another general in here. Balin with the DURIN'S guard is engaged down here. So yeah, this hammer type unit is now engaged. It's kind of interesting to see how this guy does. Fighting crossbows again. It just seems like no one's really defended their crossbows very well in this game. It has been a game of just poorly defending crossbows and just hoping to see if anything would happen there. Oh, look at this. I don't know if they had a fight here. Not really. It looks like a couple of guys got shot maybe by archer towers and that's about it. Oh no, a crossbow's here. So yeah, looks like crossbows maybe scared off the defending iron guards. And look, as you can see, they are very much in. It seems like this player here fell way back. Just accepted these units down here are going to die. The big haul though for the attackers, you know. It's like 3 units down here. There's iron guards, you got Erebor warrior, axe warriors, and another Erebor axe warrior down there. So there's a lot of troops that have been just accepted they're going to die. I think they could have carried on the fight in the other choke point, and they just didn't have to. They just have to rush the crossbows. Just don't allow them to shoot. I think they could have been okay. But yeah, it seems as though these units now are going to just get surrounded and killed off. Kind of just a bit of a waste, I feel like, for the Dwarves. There's a lot of troops. I mean, balanced power, 2,500 against 3,000. You've got to say it's still in favor of the attackers at the moment. Unless they can kill a general off soon, the defenders, and they are in a bit of trouble here. We'll see. Again, it looks like some serious play through going on there. Iron Hill Pikemen just pull through a mantra claimants to get to this sort of. I don't know what they're trying to do here. But yeah, that's poor. That is seriously poor. Looks like Barrack guarded one over here. Looks like yeah, Dane's still dealing with his kin, needing the help of some of his Erebor loyal allies. I mean, Danes obviously is one of 4 Danes in this battle. And that's the defending Dane, standing on a sort of a pile of bodies and debris, cutting down his dwarves. It's a sad day for the House of Durin. Look at that melee down here. It's looking very chaotic. Very chaotic. I think Dane has finally been routed from this. Routed or killed. There he goes. He actually has routed. I can see him still there, running away with his 4 bodyguard. Back to the Iron Hills he goes. Yeah, it looks like they're going to win this sort of flank over here. I think these units must have been bugged out. I do wonder if the replay's ever so slightly bugged, which is why there's some pulling through going on. But I'm not sure, because also Balin has just engaged this unit, which it wouldn't necessarily do. So we'll see. We'll see at the end. Maybe they are bugged, they'll just be forgotten about by players. Might be stuck there because of pathfinding. I have no idea. But yeah, Balin's bodyguard here should clear at these pikes who aren't in formation. Should easily be killed off. Yeah, there you go. There they'll be dealt with. He's got another Dane Ironfoot over here engaged. He's actually just killing off Erebor spears. And crossbows again. What's happened to these guys? They got rushed or something? I don't know. But they've just been murdered here by Iron Hill warriors. So yeah, they may have gone round the flank to try and scare off these Iron Hill units. And they've ended up just getting killed themselves. Erebor lost a whole crossbow unit there with a lot of ammo left. It's a shame. He's still got a Dwarven Barrack guard back here that needs to come forward. That needs to do something. And yeah, as you can see now, the encirclement is complete. And these dwarves down here are probably probably going to die. Yeah, warriors of Erebor are losing. The general has fallen. That is not good either. So that's that's Gimli gone. Okay, Gimli's actually in the front lines over here and he's got impaled, I think, by dragon slayers. So that is not good. That might affect the morale of the defenders. We'll see. Yeah, actually, in fact, this encirclement here is kind of failing. The warriors of Erebor are a bit too weak to actually punish the encircled dwarves, and they might actually be able to break their encirclement. Maybe they'll try and fight their way back through to friendly lines, who knows? Or they might just die fighting here in this choke point. Because so many of their brothers have died. They'll hold this ground in their honor. There you go, yeah, the Iron Hills warriors are losing as well. And there you go, all the warriors of Erebor in the back got routed. I mean, they're re-rallying, it seems, so it's not the end of the world. And the Iron Guards are stopping any sort of hope of rejoining their friends. So it looks like you're going to die fighting where you are there, boys. It's been an honor. There you go, yeah. Spear, again, more. I mean, the crossbows here are somehow winning. I don't know how. They're somehow winning as Iron Guards. Also, Spear Guards. Even still. Even if it's just the mediocre Spear Guards, they shouldn't be beating these guys. They're a crossbow unit. But yeah, like I said, a lot of crossbows getting stuck in melee. I just don't think, like in a dwarf versus dwarf sort of siege, I just bring javies. I bring javies, alright, like axe throws, and that'll be it. Because crossbows don't seem like they actually ever get anything done. Or archers, like both of these factions I think have like a really terrible bow unit. That'd be better off than crossbows. And they're cheaper. Yeah, Dragon Slayers here fighting on. I do like that they still have like the old style of uniform. There's also something that the Tomb Sentinels have. They kind of share that armor. The Warriors Bar, the Tomb Sentinels have it, but they're not here today to show off their armor as well. Yeah, these Dragon Slayers getting flanked ever so slightly are actually causing them to lose. And it looks like over here one Dane player has won. One Dane has won, and it looks like the other Dane has also won. So they're both like still in the game. Again, these units look like they're just, I don't know. Whether it is like out of like bugged a little bit, I don't know. Does sometimes be the case, especially if a lot of submods are used, which is only the 2, so it shouldn't really be the end of the world. We'll see. Crossbows here trying to flank around, which they did fairly, I'd say fairly fine. That was not like too dodgy of a move, but yeah, they're trying to flank around. They're getting surrounded here by warriors very mythic, chopped up, and it looks like the pikes might turn around as well, also come and poke these crossbows, and they're trying to disengage and try and escape, but doesn't look like they're going to have much joy doing just that yet. Reinforcements on the way, some like weakened Iron Hill units, and it looks like we still have another Dane down here with some crossbows, Iron Fortress Guardians with a lot of ammo. Still need to go in, but it looks like, yeah, again, it also looks like they just kind of pulled through. So I have a feeling the replay's ever so slightly bugged, which is a shame, but we'll see whether we get the right result anyway. It might just look a little funny in some places, so maybe I'll take it back. Maybe the pulling through didn't happen, but it's hard to know. There you go. Iron Guards versus Iron Guards.
Whole unit has been destroyed.
And they're going to send it. Look, again, the crossbows going in. This I feel like is not a mistake, or like anything to do with the replay being bugged. I think this is honestly just like, the players just like try and give it attack orders, and then they just like get a bit too close, and they go, oh, we weren't supposed to be here. Yeah, you can see they're now falling back. They're trying to rectify the issue. But yeah, looks like, the battle line's still looking okay for the defenders right now. I mean, number count is 1,600 versus 1,900. They've still got a fair few units here dotted around that can, hold on. And also the attackers are bringing up a lot of Iron Fortress Guardians. Not like good units, I want to say, let's be using in this fight. Also, a unit here is just stuck on the tower. That's unfortunate. I don't know whether that's it's going to be able to get off, but it doesn't look like it can. That's a shame. There's another Iron Hill warrior out here, but that's not here. And the pikes here as well, forgotten about. Or are they not? I don't know if they've been forgotten about or not, or whether they're going to come in a moment. There's still 10 minutes of this game to go. They could still get thrown in, we'll see. But yeah, Iron Guards still look like they've got some, Iron Hill still look like they have reserves. Dragon Slayers fight on, doing their bit. Hold on, boys. Hold on. Fight for Gimli. Fight for Erebor. Looks like they're trying to get attack orders to maybe try and rout these units here. They've nearly got the Dragon Slayers. Just a couple more units to just get rid of. They're still fighting these crossbows on him. They have turned it around. I don't know why the crossbows were winning for a bit to start with. They had no support. Now it looks like the Erebor player might have pulled through there, but yeah. Maybe because he's trying to attack the Iron Hill Warriors instead. I have no idea. Like, if you're already engaged against something, don't try and give it another attack order unless the unit you've originally engaged is broken. Just so you don't maybe pull through. But yeah, usually you don't even need to do that. They'll just attack the next unit that they're in, close to. If there's already another unit engaged. Dane is dying down here. Combat even. He was combat losing. There you go. Losing slightly combat even. It's a little like he's having a fun time here against the Barrack Guard, who are also losing themselves. I have a feeling that might have something to do with pikes. The two Moderns here haven't really seen any action. Whether they're going to see any action, we'll see. But yeah, definitely Iron Hills haven't used their pikes too well, I don't think. I mean, they've used them fairly well. They pushed up nicely here with the Dragon Slayers. Then kind of ran out of steam. But also they've kind of been able to get flanked as you've gone further into the city. You kind of get a little bit more flanked. But yeah, also they kind of forgot about these ones. Or maybe they haven't, and the replay, like I said, just a little bugged. We just never saw them in action. There's Iron Guards fighting against Iron Guards down here, so it's very confusing to see who's fighting who. But yeah, looks like the defenders have only lost three troops. The attackers there's already a little battered up, so yeah, they're suffering a little bit more, I think, just in this combat. Kind of hard to say. Enemy general has died. That is Dane gone over here as well, so that's another Dane dead. There's only one left to go, but I think he might be bugged out. I'm not really sure. But yeah, Dane here. That is another Dane gone. That's just the first one that's died. The other one routed. So yeah, the Dane doppelgangers, they're starting to drop. They're starting to go. Crossbows here, firing. Looks like they're shooting the reserves of the Iron Hill Warriors. Good unit to shoot at. I mean, just shooting at any Dwarven unit is a good idea at this point. They actually have an angle, which is, something that the Iron Hill player shouldn't really allow. He should really just sit at the base of this engagement. He's going to just deny the crossbows to be able to actually shoot and use their ammunition, which is, what they're there for. But they actually haven't been able to do it, so good on them, I guess. Barlin coming up with some DURIN'S guard, so it looks like he's going to go in here or somewhere. There you go. Oh, maybe not. Again, he's kind of pulling through. I think as the replay's gone on, it's getting a little bit more broken. I might just fast forward, see what happens, just to see whether we get a result. It might, like I said, be bugged. It looks like the defenders are going to win, 1,200 against 1,400. It seems like the battle line they're holding as well is pretty solid. We have actually got the two Moderns now engaged here. That's good to see these polearms, trying to do their bit. But yeah, I don't know why the replay's really broken. We've done quite a few replays recently with Last Breath and Warriors of Ardor. Whether it's had an update recently, and that's might have broken it. I'm not really sure, but yeah, that might be the case. One of the submods, like Warriors of Ardor, might have been updated. I'll have to just double check. But yeah, definitely has been a fun one. It's always good to see the Dwarves. We've got plenty of Dwarves in this one as well. Like I said, maybe too many Dwarves. But yeah, we have a very, very fun one here. And it looks like, again, I don't know how these Iron Guards have got. Oh, actually, I think maybe they snuck through this gap. And then, yeah, Barlin came the other way. So that's why they nearly outflanked him. I think, but maybe not. Yeah, because they definitely didn't come from these two. So yeah, that might be how they got there. But yeah. Oh, and then there did come the Pikes. The Pikes did actually make an appearance. They didn't just forget about them. They weren't just bugged out. So that's interesting to know. There are a few units that are bugged out. They're like Dwarven Barrack Guard here and are bugged out, but can't do anything about them. But yeah, if you've got any sort of cool replays that you want to send in, maybe you've done a scenario or something, like I said, feel free to join my Discord. The link's down below in the description. It's the best place to go to get involved in any sort of Dawnless Days battles as well. If you're looking for games, it's a good place to go. You've also got obviously the Dawnless Days official server. But yeah, a good old Lord of the Rings battle always makes for a pleasant day watching some action from Middle Earth. But it looks like we're going to see more pikes go forward, along with trying to support these crossbows. It's just a crossbow assault now by the Iron Fortress Guardians going in. I don't really know what the plan is and the play there. But yeah, again, we're just going to keep fast forwarding, I think, just as we kind of watch the final few dwarves get killed off for the defenders. Sorry, for the attackers. It seems like they are going to be defeated here by the dwarves of Erebor, and the dwarves of the Iron Hills are going to be probably like re-annexed, subjugated, I don't know, maybe just wiped out, and the halls repopulated with the dwarves of Erebor. Who knows? Oh, they went into this gap of all places to go. It's not a great place for pikes, and they don't actually have their pikes out. That's yeah, that's a no-no. Pikemen without pikes, they're just nothing. They're tools. There you go. Yeah, the pikes look like they're getting forced back. They're actually coming out of that engagement, going into Barlin there, so trying to save their other Iron Guards here, I guess, that are encircled and surrounded, trying to, you know, maybe turn that around, maybe get Barlin. But Barlin's DURIN'S Guard, they're tough to kill. They're elite, winning decisively anyway, and also the pikemen. Well, the general's dead, and also they're not fighting with a pike out, so that's not going to help either. So yeah, a tough one there for all of DURIN'S folk, but in particular, the dwarves of the Iron Hills. Some stayed loyal and fought for Erebor, but many seem to have turned coat and are now dead for their sins. Again, they're just trying to, I don't know, trying to pull through or what? What is going on? There you go. They're getting killed off. We'll just fast forward again as we sort of just wait for these sort of units to kill off. I don't know how many kills the Tomb Wardens got, but they've got a silver chevron. Seems like they must have done fairly well here, just mowing down these Iron Fortress Guardians, which are starting to rout now as they get killed off. And it looks like the final few units are being defeated as well. It looks like Iron Guards over here. They might just rout from army losses, I think, as you can see the balance of power turns in favor of the dwarves. It's about 900 on either side at this point. And it looks like Erebor is going to probably win this one just about. But yeah, a few of the units here I think are just a little bugged out, which is unfortunate. It just happens sometimes as well. Not much we can do about it. It's just, you know, the downside of playing with a game that isn't, you know, a game in itself. It's just a mod. So yeah, sometimes the replays I think just get a little bugged out. But still a fun battle. I certainly enjoyed it. And yeah, we're just kind of just seeing these the final few seconds here get rolled down. And we'll see whether we get any results. But if we don't, then that's fine. It was sent in by Jack, who was a member of my Discord. So thank you very much, man, for sending this one in. But yeah, we'll see what we get. Pyrrhic victory. Yeah, we do actually get results. Okay, fair enough. So yeah, I think just kind of like ended with mass route, maybe? I'm not really sure. But yeah, sent in by Jack, who's playing as Erebor, so thank you, man. 199 kills with Manchu claim is there. All of his Dwarven Barricade getting 250, 200, like triple figure kills. Very good. And then his Tomb Wardens here, 110 kills. Then we have Levi playing as Erebor, 233 kills with Balin's DURIN'S Guard. Erebor Spear Guards, 153 kills, 133 with the Iron Guard there. Then we have Holy Titan playing as the final Erebor, 164 kills, 263 kills with the Dwarven Barrack Guard, 164 with the Axe Warriors, 115 with the Spear Guards there. Then we have Sten playing as the Iron Hills, the First Army, 109 kills with his Iron Hill Warriors there, 216 kills with the Warriors of Ered Mithrin, 337 kills with the Iron Fortress Guardians. Then we have Rhino playing as the second one. Oh, we did have Sons of the Hill. Oh, they just have the same model, maybe. I think they just have the same model, that's all it is. But, like, the icon's different. I don't know, maybe not, I don't know. Maybe that was part of the bugged replay, I'm not really sure. But, yeah, 77 kills with Dane there, 89 kills with the Iron Hill Guardians. But, yeah, nothing really getting triple figures, unfortunately, for Rhino. Poseidon getting, playing as the final Iron Hill Army, 161 kills with his Dane Ironfoot. 92 kills with his Iron Hill Warriors here, 121 kills with the Erebor Veterans, 120 kills with the Sons of the Hill, and 110 kills with his Erebor crossbows. But there you go, guys. That is today's Dawnless Days siege battle. If you did enjoy, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment to show support. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.